Oh me. Oh my. We're getting 2 new Switches, guy. What is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing? Ooh. Before we get started with the news, give this video a thumbs up. Let's get it over 300 likes, boy. All right, breaking news just being reported today. You know, I gotta hit y'all with that fire, bro. The Wall Street, this is an article coming from NintendoEverything.com. Wall Street Journal reports that Nintendo is shifting Switch production to Southeast Asia. That's one part. And 2 new Switch models have already begun development. Do you know what this means? We get an announcement any day now if they're already in development. All right, here's the article, then I'm going to share my thoughts. All right, back in March, the Wall Street Journal reported that Nintendo is planning to have 2 new models this year. The publication has now followed this up with another report on the subject. The Wall Street Journal reporter in question, Takashi Mochizuki, he's legit, who has a pretty good track record when it comes to Nintendo. Nonetheless, we've tagged this as a rumor, still in the rumor phase, but where there is smoke, focus camera. Focus camera. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And my camera's tripping right now. There we go. All right. This is what he says. Mochizuki says that Nintendo has started shifting part of its Nintendo Switch production from China to Southeast Asia. The reason for this lies in the current trade conflicts between China and the US. Y'all know Trump be tripping. And by moving production to other countries, Nintendo hopes to limit the impact of possible US tariffs on electronics manufactured in China. Now, this is where it starts to get interesting for us as Nintendo fans. Mochizuki's sources are people who work on Nintendo's supply chain. Those same people are also saying that, other than the current model, production for the 2, not 1, yes, because at first they were saying that the Mini is just going to be produced first. I was like, man, I really want a Pro. But, other than the current model, production for the 2 rumored Switch revisions has started in Southeast Asia, suggesting that Nintendo is planning to announce them soon. No specific numbers were given, but supposedly Nintendo plans to produce enough units to sell them in the US. This is something else interesting. As for the 2 new Switch models themselves, Mochizuki he's reiterating what he previously reported, that one is set to look similar to the current model with beefed up components, while the other is expected to be a less expensive model with a new look. And so he's saying that the Switch Pro is going to look similar to the current Switch model, and the Mini or whatever, a cheaper version, is going to have a completely different look, but cheaper. I'm thinking the Joy is going to be all just one system, no HD rumble in the cheaper version. Screen might be a little different, may look a little bit more kiddie, but what I'm interested in is that beefed up model, bro. Flex on us, Nintendo. All right, dudes, and so this means we're going to get a Switch announcement soon. I'm thinking we get an announcement in July or August. And these models, if production has already started, that means Nintendo is trying to hit holiday 2019. Either holiday 2019 or spring 2020, because I'm thinking of the 3DS. And for the 3DS, Nintendo did launch the new model in the spring. I'm almost certain it was the spring when they launched the new 3DS. All right, so dudes, what do you guys think about this breaking news, fresh off the press? Nintendo Switch Pro and Mini in production. Woo! Sound off in the comment section below. I want to know. But before you go, bro, click that subscribe button. Stay up to date. All things Nintendo. G Hermo, he subscribed while I was recording this. We lit. Now you're playing with power. Nintendo power.